Hi everybody, I'm Abby. Welcome to Bellastitch. Welcome to my channel. Today is March 643, 2020, also known as January 2, 2022, also known as January 2, 2022. Anyway, there is still a pandemic, unfortunately, but it's time for WIP parade. So here we go. I have notes that are probably blank and full of errors. I had 24 finishes in 2021. I did not keep track of how many starts I had. I kept up until April 15th. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts as of April 15. I had retired 11 WIPs in 2021. Let's see here. I had 31 finishes last year. What? Okay, so I had, let's see, I had 92 WIPs last year with 11 retirees. And I had finished 24 projects in 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 of which were new starts. So I didn't really put a dent on my gigantic WIP pile, but we shall see. And this will be a long video, so hug your children, your husband, say goodbye for a bit, grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do. I can't wear these. I can't. I want to look cute, but like, oh god, they're itchy. Okay. Alright, no earrings. Okay. It's hot. Where should we start? Where should we start? Okay. WIP number 1. You should see the pile. I'll take a photo and then I'll post it. Okay. Now you can see the pile. That's my pile. That's my WIP pile. We are going in random order because there is no rhyme or reason to this chaos. Okay. Oops, what was that? Okay. There's no rhyme or reason, so here we go. First project will be a restart. So this is already -1. Sampler Sisters of the Thread. I had started this originally on a piece of wren, and let's just pretend that this is the wren. It would have fit on a fat quarter, I think. But I stitched it this way, and it was just gonna waste so much fabric. Actually, I actually stole that fabric for another project. I wish I remember what I stole it for, but there you go. So, Sampler Sisters of the Thread by the Primitive Needle. WIP -1. I will restart it. I'll pick out floss. I'll pick out new fabric for that. But for now, it's not a WIP. Okay, next one. Let's start here. Let's skip that. This project bag is by Mama Joan. It's Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty, in case you don't know. I love Hello Kitty. Oh, I'll show you. Show and tell. Segue. Story time. This is my oldest Hello Kitty item. It's from 1986. It was a freebie swag from Japan Airlines. My first international trip was a flight Manila to Narita to LAX, and I got this, and so all the little girls on the flight got this, and then all the boys got like a toy Japan Airline plane. So this is in absolute pristine condition because I was not allowed to play with this as a child. My mom had kept it in a plastic bag, so it never got dusty. It was kept in a closet, so it never got sun on it. So this is the color that, this was the bag that I got in 1986. And I'm saying that, and it hits me that some of you may not have yet been born in 1986, and my little bag is older than you. So yeah, I love Hello Kitty. Okay, this story time's done. Okay, this project bag is one of those things, you know, the mesh bag. Okay, this is, oh, I have a photo. Robin Hood by Cloud's Factory. I don't know when I started this. I don't keep track. So if that's important to you, it's not important to me. This is on Jobelin. Shocking, right? Yes, I like Jobelin. Jobelin's alright. I prefer linen, but Jobelin's alright. I got these 3 guys done. So cute. I have not touched this in forever, and I'm okay with that. Okay, WIP number 2 is Spot the Horse by Kathy Barrick. This is on, I believe this is 28 count. It's 9 1/8 by 7 7/8. I need to make sure that my fabric's big enough. 16. 9 1/8. So if I started there, 9, I have enough. Okay. Whew. Because some of my restarts have been like, oh crap. As you'll soon see. Oh, this one I know I started in when I was 42. I started this with Michelle Bendy. We did stitch 42 for my 42nd birthday. I'm trying to count. 2019? Is that 2019? Next is, next project is, whoa, project down. Okay, next one is by Cross Stitch Art. This is red thread, our red thread. An invisible red thread connects those who are destined to meet regardless of time, place, or circumstance. The thread may stretch or tangle, but will never break. I am stitching this with turkey red HDF on 40 count flax. I have a puny little start on it. Most of my projects will have puny little starts on them. These are results of stitch 42. Yeah. Okay, number 3 are red thread. So stitch 42 was an idea I farted out. I decided I would start 42 new things for my 42nd birthday, except I kept going and I started 60 projects. So my project bag is from the Reynolds Food Corp. It's a 2.5 gallon hefty bag. It has a magenta zip top thingy. It's very nice. Okay. Next project is Bird Box by Jeanette Douglas. I took a class at Celebration of Needlework in, I can't even remember. It was a long time ago. 2012? No, 2015. And I made these stitches in class and I have not added to. It's a kit, so I have everything here to finish. I have wool, I have the box, I have all of this except like the scissors. It's fine. My puny little starts don't bother me. I'm fine. It's the same as having stuff kitted. A few stitches is fine. For Bird Box. There's no difference. Okay. Next project is, oh, I don't have the chart here, but it is, what is this? Box Forest by, who is this by? The Work Basket. I'm stitching this on 40 count, I need a thing, 40 count Ren. With the called for, I think. I think this is another stitch 42. Yeah, it's 40 count Legacy. 40 count Legacy. I left notes. What? Again, bag by Reynolds Food Corp. Fun stuff. Number 6 is Vintage Animals by Jeanette Douglas. I'm trying to stitch this in all the called for. It's not kitted. I only have 2 colors in there right now. But that's okay because I have a puny little start. That's the bottom. It's terrible. It's not. Actually, it doesn't, it's fine. I have progress on other WIPs, just not these. Okay, 6. Oh, the fabric is, I don't know. Zweigart. Always Zweigart, Zweigart or Death. Okay, here's a better project. My project bag is from Wegmans. It's a 1 gallon bag. Okay, this is Squirrel Sampler by Miriam. I am not going to butcher her last name, but her first name's Miriam. This is on 40 count flax that I coffee dyed, and I'm using HDF Old Maid of the Heart 1/2. So I'm like a quarter done. I think that's about a quarter done. Or maybe more, I don't know. This will come out again this year, I think. We shall see. I think I started this in 2020. Okay, 7. Next project, again, hefty bag from the Reynolds Food Corp, from this book, A Fine Collection by Blackbird Designs. I'm stitching this pumpkin. I am using DMC 4130, and this is Antique Almond, Zweigart Antique Almond. I think this is Silk Weaver. I only have that little bit. And you know what? This is gonna stay out. I think I'm gonna finish this year. Oh, I need the name of the chart is called October's Harvest. Next is a legacy project. What's a legacy project? It's a term that Amy from Gable Stitcher coined. You determine what it means for you. For her, it's like, I think it's projects from the 90s for her. For me, it's projects that I started before we moved to this house. So we moved to our current home in 2010. So I finished this Quaker Samplings 1. My WIP is Quaker Samplings 2 by Ellen. By Ellen Chester. I'm stitching it on white 40 count Zweigart, and I'm using pomegranate, and the stark white really bothers me. I think I'm just gonna finally dunk this in coffee and see what happens. If the thread doesn't run, then I will continue working on it, and I'm fine if the new thread does not match. It can't match after I dunk it in coffee, right? But that's fine. I won't mind the thread difference, as long as the red doesn't bleed all over. And if it does bleed all over, then I will restart it. No problem. Okay. Next is, it's going to be another puny little start. This is by Heritage Crafts by Karen Carter. The fox. This is a kit. You're supposed to stitch all the yellow. No, thank you. I'm stitching mine on mellow. And like I have no idea which way is up. I have like 10 stitches on it. Not 10 stitches. 10, the number 10. Oh. And if you feel the need, just shake your head and pat me on the head and say, bless your heart. That's fine. Okay, next is in this project bag. What is this? Oh, the new normal by Long Dog. I think this was I started this last year. I bought this at a store. Oh, from Hobby House. I started it. I can't find the... Oh, I did. Okay. Alright. I was missing the floss. I am using Indigo Ocean HDF 2/2 on 36 count vintage country mocha. And there's my meager start. It's fine. Is a project that I cannot find the chart or the floss for. I had kitted this up. I don't know where I put it. I'm pretty sure the floss and the chart are together. I just don't know where they are. I can't find the bag. This is Hedgerow Birds by Blackbird Designs. I'm stitching it on 36 count flax by Zweigart, always Zweigart. I'm using HDF, I think. I think it's HDF. I don't know where my stuff is. Number 13 is from this book, Honeysuckle Manor. I found my floss. I found my floss for Hedgerow Birds. So where's my chart? Crap. It's somewhere here. It's here. It's fine. It's fine. I'll find the chart. Okay, Hedgerow Birds. Oh no. Number 13 is Margaret Harris. From this book, Honeysuckle Manor. It's been reprinted, so go get it. That one. Mine is on 36 count flax using floss from Stash. I have made changes to it. I am stitching the Filipino post-colonial alphabet instead of the English alphabet. So it's very nice. I should finish this year. It's almost done. I'm like halfway done. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so my goal lately has been to make significant progress on my WIPs, not necessarily to stitch on all my WIPs. So actually I've been on a finishing kick lately, and I have been feeling the need to just finish what I pick up. So my next project is Merry Christmas Ella Vaughn. This is a borrowed chart. I'm stitching it on the called for fabric by R&R called Garden State Java. Garden State Java 40 count using all the called for floss. So I still have a lot of work to do because a blizzard hit Elavon's house and there's 4 feet of snow outside. So, the snow is charted, let's see, shaker white. But my shaker white, my shaker white is beige. It's beige. It's like, it's beige. So I do have a skein of picket fence. So hopefully 1 skein is enough for that. Okay. And then the next one is from this book, Tokens of Friendship. It's Hearts Entwined. So here's Elavon, and here's Hearts Entwined on the other side. I have a small start. So 40 count Garden State Java. This awesome green is Caper by Weeks Dye Works. I really like that one. Okay. I need to finish Elavon this year. I would like to finish it this year. Oops. She's calling. But like, not immediately. I have other things that I want to finish first. Next project is a doozy. Here is Big Red Ship of Life by Ink Circles. I started this when it first came out in 2014. I kitted this up on a video. I should watch that video because Past Abby has given me a headache. Here's my progress. It's awesome progress. Awesome, 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 awesome. That is the end of my fabric. Okay. So let me show you what Past Abby did. Because she is just a total airhead. That's the last fish. That's the end of the fabric. That's the last fish. That's an inner border. That's an outer border. You see where I'm going with this. Last fish, inner border, outer border, end of fabric. I measured it. I have about ½ an inch left. And I have the right width though. The width is correct. And there's plenty of border here. If I had just like stitched this like ½ an inch higher, it would be less problematic. But here we are. This is on 36 count Lakeside something. I don't want to restart it. Like I've stitched a quarter of it. But also if there's not enough, what the heck am I supposed to do? So I'm gonna stitch it down to the end and see and hope to all that is holy that this edge is straight enough and I don't end up with like stitching on the edge of the fabric there. Because did I cut this? No, that's an overlock. That's a serger. So this was the fabric that I got. It's fine. It's fine. My flosses are HDF 629/WS6217, Exemplar Sea Silk, and DMC 823. So that's that. Big red ship. I need to work on that soon and figure out if I'm restarting it or not. I'm really hoping that I have at least half an inch at the bottom. Okay. Next project is by Prairie Moon. There Was an Old Woman. I'm stitching this on a gorgeous piece of hand dyed by Stephanie called Gingerbread. This is 32 count. And this was another stitch 42 start, so I have the word there. I backstitched the word there. And that's my start. That's my start. And this lists like a whole bunch of colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors for this. No. I have onyx and I have, what is this, fallen leaves. And then I'll probably grab another color for the pumpkins and then just call it a day. Alright, next is, oops, here we go, With My Needle by The Good Housewife. Here it is. Sorry for the glare. What happened to her? Do you know? Because she came back and then she left again before I could buy new things. This is on 40 count purled barley, and I just have her face and some of her dress. I'm using the called for DMC. Next is another puny little start. This is so sad. My Missouri Home. I have all 6 of the series. I have started 5. Ella Vaughn is the only one with a proper start. Okay. This is on 40 count flax. I am not using the called for. I started in the middle. I have one puny little strawberry. And that's it. So like most of my projects aren't even like fully kitted. They just have the chart and maybe 1 or 2 of the flosses. And that's it. And then I'll figure that out when I work on it. Next is Sarah Hook, 1824. This is by Carriage House. This is on 40 count Legacy. Oh, there's notes. And a puny little start. I stitched the word end. started in the middle. And that's all I have done. That's stitched with DMC. Alright, next. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, here we go. Death by Cross Stitch. Oh, look, a proper project bag with a zipper. This is on 40 count flax with HDF Old Maid of the Ocean. And no, what am I talking? Old Maid of the Heart, which is the same floss that I'm using for my Squirrel Sampler. And I have enough. I have more than enough. This is all I have. I haven't touched this in years. I started this when it first came out. I think I was still pregnant with Bear the last time I worked on this. 2018. Right now my focus is a different long dog. Okay, next one is Maud Eloise 1891. It's on 40 count vintage pearled barley. I'm using floss from Stash. What is going on here? Oh, I started on the bottom. I just have a bit of the border done. Can you even see that? That's it. A bit of the border. That's this bit. That's all I have. I should really go through some of these, because some of my... Oh, there's dolphin. I needed that for something. Some of my floss away bags have multiple skeins, and I don't need multiple skeins per project. That's for another day. That's a task for another day. 24 is Cappuccino. Cappuccino by Little House Needleworks. So I have this. I'm stitching it 1/2 on 32 count. It still looks nice. I'm using the kit floss. Oh, it's a silk thread pack. So I plan to do all three. I can't find the third chart, but I own it. And it's going to be like a wall hanging banner type thing. So it's cappuccino, frappuccino, and cafe latte, I think. So I count that as one project. Bell pull. That's the word I was looking for. Bell pull. I need a bag. I started that forever ago. And future Abby will work on it when she wants to. Okay, I'm a firm believer in stitch what you want when you want. I can't do homework. I can't. I have to be really, really motivated to do that. I joined, oh my God, what was that? I joined a challenge group once. It was the Harry Potter one. Like there would be a theme and there's a challenge. And I joined that only because I wanted to piss off somebody who was in the group. So I chose to be in her house because she was a prefect. and I wanted her to see me all the time, so I would post every day. These are the things that motivate my cold, dead heart. And I don't have that right now, so I'm stitch what you want when you want. Feel free to judge me if you must. I don't care. Okay, next project. Spring's Promise by Blackbird. Loose Feathers number 1. Super pretty. I'm stitching mine on 32 count fabric by Stephanie with some called for, some floss from stash. Oops. Okay, this is my start. This fabric is Mama Bear. It's so nice. The fabric looks like a brownie. I should finish this already. Okay, where do we go now? Wait, I'm looking for something. Okay, number 26 is, I forget what it's called. Counting Magpies by Birds of a Feather. I'm stitching it on 32 count Ren. I have a lot done. That's the bottom. That's the whole height of the project. I'm using HDF Primitive Black, Silken Colors, Rusty Amber, and then another HDF, what is it? Malt. So it's super cute. It's going really well. I really like it. Oh, and then the white is Exemplar Flexstone. So that's the one, Counting Magpies. Okay, number 27 is the Winter Spring, Autumn Winter Spring by Blackbird. That's all I have. It's on 32 count Ren also. Yeah, that's all I've gotten so far. I think I'm using floss from stash. Just random floss for that one. This is, let me check. Oh, I can't remember. It's the red and the black. Oh, that's all I have. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then I'm just using DMC 310 for that. And I haven't decided on what the accent color is going to be. Okay. Next is a project that I designed. This is called Alfabetong Filipino. Translation, the Filipino alphabet. Okay, it's gigantic. I'm not done. I designed this last year, and then I thought it would be brilliant to use eyelets, and I had eyelet burnout. So this part, the squiggles, that is the pre-colonial alphabet, native alphabet. The top row is the Spanish abecedario, you know, after they colonized us. The eyelet stitches are the post-colonial alphabet. I figured I could do 20 letters in eyelets, but it's not 20 because I did lowercase also, so it's 40. It's a lot of violets. And of course I had to do 16 leg because 8 leg was just not fancy enough. And then the bottom is the modern Filipino alphabet. So we have a bunch of extra letters. Did I mess that up? I may have messed that up. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's on 40 count. 40 count Starflower. Strawflower by Lakeside. I love Lakeside. Okay. Next project. It's another disaster brought to you by Stitch 42. It's Tavern Signs by Carriage House. I'm doing this one. I forget what this fabric is. It's like a pinky wren. And I have, those are my 10 stitches. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it, so you shouldn't be worried about it. Next is, ooh, a biggie. This one is Ava Rosenstand. Winter Wildlife. My husband got me the kit as a birthday present. I think 2015. It's crazy huge. It is on 20 count linen. And I'm stitching it over 2. It's 20 count linen, 3 over 2. So 3 strands of cotton floss on over 2 strands of linen, 20 count linen. It's not gonna fit. There's not, I don't have enough room to back up. Okay. I'm halfway done because the fabric is there, 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 and there. So I'm halfway done. I will work on this every time it snows. It's gonna be my snow project. It has not yet snowed. We had a dusting of snow, and like a dusting, like not even powdered sugar dusting, because like the chocolate crinkles would have more sugar in it. So, but yeah, that's my snow project. Okay, next is another Stitch 42 Friends of the Heart by Plum Street Sampler. I am stitching this on sugar maple sugar. No, I can't think of the fabric, but it's the pinky one. Which one's the pinky Lakeside? It's like a pinky gray. I got the fox done. There's Friends. So that's all I have on that. And oh, I have the fabric here. The fabric is maple sugar. Vintage maple sugar. And next is Feliz Navidad by Blackbird. Oh, I started this a long time ago. I thought I found the chart for that. Oh, it's over here. Feliz Navidad. What fabric is this? This might be I don't know what fabric this is. This is another Lakeside. Oh, here's Feliz Navidad. I just have a puny start on the border. Like, I've done 2 colors, but that's still pretty pathetic. Also, I think I oriented my fabric wrong. I need to restart this to just be a fat quarter. But that's fine, that's fine. I will still count that as a WIP. Is that cheating? No, that's not cheating. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Very, very loose rules here, if any. Okay, next is a legacy project. Started before we moved to this house. This is, I believe, my first 40 count project. Where's the ink circles? Blackstone Fantasy Garden. I'm stitching it on white 40 count Zoigart with all the called for Carrie's Creations floss. And I am almost done. I am almost done. Hang on. I am almost done. All the cross stitches are done. I just need to fill in the black work. So I think I'm gonna have to push for a finish on this one for this year, because that's just ridiculous. Oops. Ooh, different project bag. This one is vintage Ziploc by S.C. Johnson. They don't make the 2.5 gallon anymore. So. Okay, next is another one of these houses by Blackbird. This is Ivy Wed. Okay, this is on some 40 count silk weaver or something. And I have a puny start on the corner. I did that doodad. I didn't even finish it, I just have a start to it. That's okay, one day they will all be done and framed and hanging on the wall. Just not today. Next is my oldest long dog. This is another legacy project called Rose Marquis. I'm stitching this on 28 count Lugana, and my floss is Indigo Ocean. Oh, is this going to be the same as my other long dog? It's not Lugana, this is Jobelin. So I have that much done. It's a quarter done. I love this color. So yeah, started in 2008 maybe. Okay, next project is another long dog. This is I'm trying to think. Paradigm Revisited. From the book Labra de Noir. Okay. I have this much done. I started started this, I think, in 2017. And I already have 2018 on the bear. That's okay, that's just Bear's birth year. It's on Vintage Country Mocha, 36 count. I'm using Dragon Toast HDF, 1 strand over 2, surprisingly. But the coverage is really, really good. Even though it's 1 strand over 2 on 36 count. My preferred is 2 strands over 2 on 36 count. But as you can see, it still looks really, really good. If you have not tried HDF by Vicky Clayton, you should really try it. It's an affordable silk that has good hand feel, good texture, good quality. It rarely frays, even like my working strand is huge, is crazy long. I don't like working with short strands of floss, and I have no problems with it. Okay, next project is Stranded Jacks by Plum Street. I don't have the chart here, but I'm stitching 3 of the blocks from the mermaid. So this is going to be like a whale, a pumpkin on a boat, and then a mermaid. There's a total of 5 little motifs in the chart, but I gave up the 2 a while back. And I used to count these as 3 different projects, which is silly because the final result is just 1. So it just counts as 1 now. Is Merry Sunshine by La Di Da. Oops. Uh-oh. Merry Sunshine by La Di Da. I love her gigantic dress. I'm stitching this on Newcastle Platinum. And oh my god, the start. Ta-da! Wait, let's zoom in so you can see. That's my start. It's fine. Stop scratching your head. You're gonna agitate your scalp. It's fine. Okay, next, another Blackbird house. This is Mildred's garden house. I'm stitching this on 40 count. I don't know what this is, but I got start on the border. See, I got that little vine started. Number 42 is Rouge de Saxe by Long Dog from the Brook Labrador de Noir. I'm stitching this on 36 count coffee dyed Zweigart. I have a puny little start. The floss is Dark Sampler Red by Vicky Clayton. Oh, rubbed Dark Sampler Red. I should do a Jenny Long Dog and have a rotation of Long Dog samplers after I finish the Long Dog that I want to finish this year. Next is another Long Dog. This is Paradigm Found. I'm stitching it on, I don't know. It's either, it might be flax. It's flax. The floss is Enchantress by HDF. That's all I have done so far. So, I think in 2017, she had she did a giveaway. If you had finished a long dog, you send in a photo and she will pick a winner. And I had just finished Paradigm Lost and I won. So I got to pick 2 charts. So I picked Paradigm Found and Tabasco. I have not started Tabasco. Next project is Sally Spencer by Birds of a Feather. I'm stitching this with most of the called for. I changed the blue. Is it the blue? I changed the teal to, yeah, the Brethren blue. I changed to Azure by HDF. Duh. And that's all I have done on it. This is on 46 count. It's 46 count silk weave or something. Okay. And on the flip side of Sally Spencer is Halloween Revelry by the Primitive Needle. The magazine is in my magazine stash. It's a just cross-stitch Halloween issue, not the Halloween issue. It's a Halloween preview issue or just a November one. Anyway, I'll figure out which magazine that is, and you should get it because it has so many goodies in it. It's one of their best issues ever. If you know what it is, let me know. Put it on the comments. One is Eve by Lottie Da. This is on Legacy. Okay, so there's Eve. And I started at the bottom. I only have that much. I have all this extra fabric. I have just the bottom bit. So just that, the bit of dirt in the tree. Got a long way to go, and I need to change her skin. Because, you know, Eve didn't exist, but if she did, she would not be that color. Okay, next is Blackbird, Awake the Dawning Day. I don't have the chart here. But it's the Purple House one. That's all I have. I think this is 36 count Ren. Next is A Wonderful Life by Heart and Hand. It says, how wonderful it is now that you are in the world. I plan on, oh my Lord. Okay, you can laugh at me, it's fine. I started in the middle. So that's the design, and here's my stitch of my start of half stitch. Oh Lord, I think it's because I was undecided about which blue to use, and yeah, I ended up with Old Blue Eyes by Vicki Clayton. Oh my Lord, I have like so many hostage floss here. See, this is why I need to start finishing up these things so I can kit up other projects without having to buy new floss. Okay, so I plan to, if I ever, when I get to it, I will have my children's names and their year of birth scattered all around. I don't know how yet. That is future Abby's problem. Next is Ann Roberts. I don't have the chart here. I own the chart, obviously. This is 46 count parchment by Weeks. Zweigart or Death. And the SWA 103. Here's my puny start. I love the bubble trees. I call them bubble trees. What are those anyway? I call them the bubble trees. It's very nice. I bought this for my birthday. 2019? Okay, next one is Long Dog, Do Different. Oh. I just have my working copy. Anyway, I'm stitching this on 40 count flax using different dye lots of Bellastitch Slate and HDF Black Iris Bud and Bloom. And here's my progress. Ah, this looks so good. This color palette will appear several times in this WIP parade. Okay, next is Gothy Threads Down on the Farm in the Woods. This is a chart I purchased a million years ago from Stitching Bits and Bobs. It was just a chart. I'm stitching it with with DMC on 32 count flax, and this is all I have done on it. Stitching the bird, but I would like to work on this some more. I love the derpy animals. Okay, next is Hocus Pocus by Prairie Schooler. Again, this is another stitch 42. So I have like 6 stitches started on it. This is, what is this, Haunted? I am just using 3371. Okay, number 53 is Hillside Travelers by Little House Needleworks. I'm stitching this on 36 count flax, and I only have a little start on it. I'm using some called for and some substitutions. Okay, next is another Little House Needleworks. This is Plant Kindness. It's one of the older ones. Copyright 2005. And I have, again, just a puny little start. This is on 32 count Belfast. That needle needs to not be there. Next is another Long Dog from L'Arbre de Noir. It is Winterborn. I'm stitching mine on 40 count coffee dyed Zweigart. My floss is HDF rubbed vermilion. Okay, next is It's Berry Time by Blackbird. I'm stitching this on 36 count mellow. My floss is Classic Colorworks Rouge. So I got a fair bit done. Okay, I should finish this. You'll hear that a lot. You've heard that a lot. I should finish this. Okay, this is gonna be retired. It's a long dog. Pigale. I love it. I will restart it one day. In fact, this is a restart, but my fabric is too small. I thought this was a 32 count. It's not, it's 28. So, this is retiring. Okay, next is a project I really, it's so pretty. It is called Love Creates the World. Artwork by Jody Bergsma. I purchased this chart in 2003. I started in 2015. It's such a pain to work on. It's painted Ada. I don't even have a lot to do. I just need to stitch the foxes, but you know. It's so stiff, although it has softened over the years of neglect. One day. 1 year, not this year. Sorry. Off you go. But it's still a WIP. I am not giving up on that. Okay, we're getting through. Number 58 is a secret project. Number 59 is Museum Cell Sampler 1826. I am finishing this year. It's on 32 count. It is on Gloriana Seaweed. I think, is it seaweed? Yes, Gloriana Seaweed, 32 count. Most of them are 2/2, some 1/1, 1/2. And then I have accent colors. HDF purple, and then the Silk Mill Clematis. It's almost done. Just a little bit left to go. Next is Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird. That's all I have done. I started this last year on Inauguration Day, I think. Something like that. I really like it. I wish I knew where my floss for it was. I don't know where I put it. I'll find it. Hopefully I didn't unkit it. But you know. Hopefully I will find it. Okay. Next, I am retiring 2 projects. I don't like the fabric that I started them on, and I have very, very meager starts to them anyway. So Cape Cod Girls and Cape Cod Boys will be restarted. Not, I don't know, maybe this year, maybe not, I don't know. So I started them on Tarnished Silver, and I'm just not, it's just not happening. So those are retired. I am also retiring I'm gonna restart this. This is Rachel Ellis. It will be restarted because there's some over one, so I need to put that on 32 count fabric. Another one that's retiring is... Did I retire this already? Let me check. Okay. I'm retiring Sampler 1663 because I have it on 32 count, which would make it a fat half. And that's just crazy. This is 32 count Silver Moon, which maybe I'll stitch Cape Cod girls and Cape Cod boys on this. Much lighter fabric. But that is retiring. Okay, 61 is MFE, Modern Folk Embroidery. Oops. 2021. Here is my progress on it. It is on 40 count platinum, and my flosses are Exemplar Black Iris and Gandy Tango. I love it! This I'm finishing this year, for sure, 2022. Next one is Quinto Acuto by Long Dog. I have a small start. This is on the same fabric, 40 count platinum. My floss is Old Maid of the Vineyard. Next is by Ellen Chester, Quaker Samplings 4. This is on 32 count Maritime White with an HDF red. Okay, next is Peacock, Unicorn, and a Badger. I would also like to finish this in 2022. We'll see. Although this is only a couple months progress, so maybe. Actually, yeah, let's make that a goal. We'll finish that this year. Next is Nottingham by Kathy Barrick. This is my birthday start for 2021. Bellastitch B-Day Sal 2021 if you want to join. I converted it to HDF. This is 40 count Fog. Next is Quaker Street by Marjorie Massey. I'm stitching it on 46 count light hazelnut with HDF B-grind. This is actually my kitchen project. You know, just something small and simple. 46 count. I'm stitching it in hand. So far it's going great because it's so small, so your tension, it's easy to keep the tension consistent. Okay, and then this seems to be the last one. How did that happen? It's the last one. Number 68. Opening Gambit by Long Dog. I am finishing this year, right now. This will be done before the end of January. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. Really? That seems wrong. But it's not. I finished a bunch of things last year, and I retired a bunch of things. So yeah, 67. What? 67. I mean, you were here with me. 67. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna edit this video and get it uploaded, and yeah, there you go. So what do you think? What do you think? What else should I finish this year? Let me know if you have an opinion on that. Let me know, comment, and then I will see you next time for the next parade. There's going to be a series of parades. The next one will be my FO bin, maybe? Right? FO bin of all time. Or maybe the FFO, 2021 FFO. Let me know which one you'd rather see first. Okay? I will see you next time. Bye!